Honourable Minister, if I may deviate a bit from politics, just quickly, a case currently ongoing, Nnamdi Kanu's case in court. There was a protest on Monday, but he was set to open his defense yesterday, and you were listed as one of his witnesses.
Compelling witness.
Alongside a number of other notable Nigerians, so former Attorney General, some governors, former governors as well, and another minister, Dave Umahi, was listed as well. I do not know if you're aware of this and why it is that you have been listed as one of the witnesses in this case.
And if you see Nnamdi Kanu, you ask him, why did he list me? I did not go to say I want to be a witness. You are the one saying that. So if you see him, ask him, why did you list Wike as one of your witnesses?
Have you not seen it?
I'm coming. Mm-hmm. I don't list. See, you don't become a witness by reading newspaper. Mm-hmm. Nobody has served me any process. Nobody has subpoenaed me. So because I saw Wike listed, therefore, I'm going to run helter skelter. No, you don't do that. If I am served, if I am subpoenaed to come and give witness or to give evidence, I must obey the court. I must appear. But not on pages of newspaper. Nobody does that.
Excellency.
And so as to why I should be listed, he who chooses me there, you should ask him the question. But if I am invited, if I am subpoenaed to come, go home and sleep. I will be there.
Happy Sundays to you all, my wonderfully made Biafran brothers and sisters. It is likely Nyesom Wike is going to apologize to Nnamdi Kanu moving forward. If you look at the facial expression on that video I just finished showing you, normally I don't want to bring that video because the video has been on the internet for a very long time. I don't want to bring it because I hate to see that man's face. He's a monster. So, when he was being thrown that question, if you look at facial expression of Wike, you will understand that Wike is scared. I repeat, Nyesom Wike is very, very scared. Moving forward, go and mark my word. Today is 26th of October 2025. Nyesom Wike will end up saying sorry to Nnamdi Kanu and also to the Biafrans. Because now, the game, have gotten to the extent where we say, if you know Sabi the dance of the spirit, which is Rugede, my brother, nothing for you. I show you that video. I want to just read the article part of it, not to show you that video because as I said earlier, I hate his face. But let me just read what is being, the article before me here, plus other headlines that are going to treat today, Sunday. So, as I read, please keep on sharing this message so that every Biafran out there, both young and old, should get hold of it and do the needful. Wike speaks on being invited as witness in Nnamdi Kanu's trial. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Aloysius Ejimako, collapses in Kuje prison. Bishop Kukah Hassan has to apologize to dead Buhari Catholic priest for cleric silence on Tinubu's administration. Because he's part of the administration now, so they don't appoint him. If you talk too much, you know too much. You criticize Tinubu too much, he will call you and give you an appointment that you will not reject. And then, in fact, that is a beautiful way of telling you to shut up. You talk too much. Kukah, who is being known as a outspoken bishop of Sokoto Diocese, don't join politics a long time ago. Now he is singing a different song. Anyway, my people, I beg you, let us go straight to the reason why we are here. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has dismissed claims that he has been invited to testify in the terrorism trial of the 10th leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria News reports that Wike made a clarification on Friday during his monthly media parley with journalists in Abuja. Recall that Kanu had named several high-profile Nigerians as compilable witnesses in his trial before Injustice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court, Abuja. Those listed include former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, former Minister of Defense, General Theophilus Danjuma, former Chief of Army Staff, General Tuku Buratai, Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Imo State Governor, Hopeless Odinjo, FCT Minister, Nyesom Ezenwo-Wike. Reacting to his inclusion, Wike said the report was baseless as he had not been summoned by any court. Wike said, "You don't become a witness by reading newspapers. Nobody has subpoenaed me. So if I see Wike listed as witness, I will start running helter-skelter. No, it doesn't work that way. If I am summoned to be a witness or give evidence, I must obey the court. As to why I was named as a witness, he who mentioned me there should be asked and not me." The game is beginning to get interesting. Nigeria, I heard thee. There's something Abadibe said, I think yesterday, in one program. He said that what Nigeria fear most is what they have allowed to take place. What did they fear most? The voice of Nnamdi Kanu at Radio Biafra. Now, they are going to have that voice of Nigeria in an open court at the podium in the soil of Nigeria because you people started it. Some people went there and said Nnamdi Kanu is just trying to waste court time. And I look at them and I say, look at these morons. Where are all these people emanated from? Are they really human beings? Nnamdi Kanu is wasting court time. Court that wasted 10 good years of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and then just ordinary, he asked for 90 days, which is 3 months. I say he just want to waste court time. You people have wasted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's time. If the Nigerian government have to pay this guy for time wasted, they will, in fact, they will never stop paying this guy until his 5th or 10th generation. Ndara, mad people everywhere. Another headline. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Aloy, collapses in Kuje prison. Aloy Ejimako, special counsel to the detained leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has reportedly collapsed inside Kuje prison in Abuja. According to Sahara reporters, his collapse comes just a day after the magistrate in charge of his case refused to sign his bail bond. The incident occurred after Ejimako and 12 others, including Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, were arrested by police during the hashtag Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Now protest. They were allegedly beaten, tear-gassed, and taken to the state CID before being moved to Kuje prison on the order of Magistrate Abubakar Omar Said, who remanded them without the presence of their lawyer. Reports allege that Ejimako became weak and unable to sit or stand on Friday morning. Nurses at the Kuje prison clinic are currently attending to him, and there are indications that he may be transferred to a hospital if his condition worsens. Ejimako was arraigned alongside human rights activists and former presidential candidate Omoyole Sowore, but their bail process stalled after the magistrate who granted it failed to sign the necessary documents. Sources within the prison told Sahara reporters that Ejimako's health has been deteriorating since his detention, and his legal team has been unable to gain access to him since his collapse. Bishop Hassan Kukah has to apologize to dead Buhari, Catholic priest, for declaring silence on Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. A missionary Catholic priest working in Gambia, Reverend Father Kevin Ugu, claimed that Bishop Matthew Kukah of the Sokoto Diocese is no longer as outspoken as he once was. Speaking via a Facebook post on Saturday, Ugu stated that Kukah is no longer the same cleric he used to know. He was reacting to the recent controversy surrounding Kukah's comments on the alleged persecution of Christians in Nigeria. According to him, Kukah has failed to apply the same standards of criticism to the current administration that he used against the late former president Muhammadu Buhari. The truth of the matter is that we are tiptoeing on this issue because the person involved is Bishop Kukah. I bet you, if it were another person, I know what we would have written. As much as I love Bishop Kukah and have been greatly inspired by him over the years, I can say that having followed him for a long time now and having taken time to analyze his then and his now, Kukah we have now is different one politically, Ugu wrote. The priest accused Bishop Kukah of failing to apply the same standard of criticism to the current administration that he used against the late former president Muhammadu Buhari. All the things he criticized the previous government for, we are experiencing the worst of them under the present administration. If he wants to start giving his administration some understanding and sympathy, I think the best place to begin is to apologize to others for not giving them the same understanding, especially Muhammadu Buhari. And even more is that the fact that this government came into power in one of the most rigged elections in Nigeria, with INEC going back on their words on the use of beavers. To me, it doesn't really matter what Tinubu does in office, unless we have to suddenly admit that the end now justifies the means, Ugu stated. The last, but not the least, security alert to Anambra state government over threat to barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's life. Onye mmehie na-agba ọsọ mgbe na-enweghị na-achụ ya. You say you are erudite and you are fearless lion. Why are you then complaining on social media? Awka, Anambra State. A grave security alert has been issued to the executive governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, and relevant security agencies warning of a credible threat to the life of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, a prominent legal practitioner. The alert, backed by intelligence from the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, holds the state government accountable for any harm, assault, or adverse events that may befall Barrister Ejiofor within or outside Anambra State. According to a reliable intelligence report validated by IPOB Intelligence Unit, a sinister plot is being orchestrated by Engineer Ikenna Ofodeme, a representative of Ekusigo constituency in Anambra State House of Assembly, widely known as Owele Ichi, in collaboration with Mr. Emeka Ofo from Rift. The report alleges that a standard order has been issued to a notorious criminal native Dibia known as Man Pass Man, also from Orifite, who reportedly leads a faction of the Udogachi security outfit. The directive is to eliminate Barrister Ejiofor on site, regardless of his location. The motive behind this alleged scheme is believed to stem from Barrister Ejiofor's uncompromising stance against corruption. The lawyer has been a vocal critic, fearlessly exposing individuals involved in or sharing acts of wrongdoing, irrespective of their status or influence in society. This has been made him a target for those seeking to silence his advocacy for justice. The alert underscores the urgent need for a thorough investigation, proactive measures, and immediate action to neutralize this looming threat. It calls on the Anambra State government and security agencies to act swiftly to prevent a potential tragedy and uphold the sanctity of life and the rule of law. Failure to address this threat, the notice warns, we hold the state government responsible for any harm that may come to Barrister Ejiofor. Authorities are urged to take decisive steps to ensure his safety and bring those behind the alleged plot to justice. These and other headlines that we have tweeted this morning is what I'm going to leave you with as we end this broadcast. Have a nice day. Happy Sunday to you once again. May God Almighty bless you and bless the works of your hand. Please like, share, comment, and keep subscribing for more of these videos coming your way. I'll be right back. Kemesiano, my wonderful people.